Welcome to Mandate of the Creator, where we delve into the verses of the Holy Quran to uncover their meaning, wisdom, and relevance to our lives. Today, we'll explore the first 50 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, a surah that lays the foundation of faith, guidance, and the journey of mankind through divine revelation. Part 1, verses 1 to 5. The Book of Guidance. Surah Al-Baqarah begins with the mysterious letters Alif, Lam, Mim, a powerful opening that reminds us of the infinite knowledge of Allah beyond human comprehension. Verse 2 then declares, "This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah, Muttaqin." Here, Allah confirms the Quran as the ultimate source of guidance. But this guidance is not for everyone. It is for the Muttaqin, those who are mindful and aware of Allah in their everyday lives. Verses 3 to 5 describe the qualities of these Muttaqin. They believe in the unseen, establish prayer, and spend in charity. Importantly, they believe not only in what was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but also in what was sent before him, showing the continuity of divine revelation. The promise to these people is a clear, eternal success. Part 2, verses 6 to 7. The rejectors of faith. In contrast to the believers, verses 6 and 7 describe those who reject faith. Indeed, those who disbelieve. It is all the same for them whether you warn them or do not warn them. They will not believe. Their hearts are sealed, and their hearing and sight are covered. This metaphorical sealing signifies that their arrogance and disbelief block them from receiving guidance. Allah knows the depths of their hearts, and they willfully choose to reject the truth. Part 3, verses 8 to 16. Hypocrites and their deception. Now, the surah addresses a third group, the hypocrites, in verses 8 to 16. These are people who claim to believe, but in their hearts they harbor disbelief. And of the people are some who say, "We believe in Allah and the last day," but they are not believers. Their deception isn't just toward the believers, but towards Allah Himself, although they deceive only themselves. Verse 15 reveals that Allah will turn their mockery back upon them. Their hearts are described as diseased in verse 10, a sickness of doubt and insincerity. Allah increases this disease as they continue in their duplicity, culminating in their ultimate loss. Part 4, verses 17 to 20. The parable of light and darkness. Verses 17 to 20 illustrate two parables that describe the hypocrite's spiritual state. The first is of a person who lights a fire, only to have Allah take away their light, leaving them in darkness. The second is of a storm with thunder and lightning, symbolizing the fear and confusion the hypocrites face. They hear the message, but it overwhelms them, leaving them unable to act upon it. This section emphasizes the instability of the hypocrites. They are lost between belief and disbelief, neither fully committing nor fully rejecting. Part 5, verses 21 to 24. The invitation to worship in verse 21. Allah calls upon all of humanity to worship Him. O mankind, worship your Lord, who created you and those before you, that you may become righteous. The call to worship is universal, reminding us that it is Allah alone who created the heavens and the earth, sending down rain and producing fruits for our sustenance. Verse 23 challenges anyone who doubts the authenticity of the Quran to produce even a single chapter like it, a challenge that stands unanswered to this day. Part 6, verses 25 to 29. The rewards and punishments. Allah, in verse 25, speaks of the reward for those who believe and do righteous deeds. They are promised gardens beneath which rivers flow, a beautiful and eternal paradise where every provision is pure. In contrast, verses 26 to 29 speak of Allah's wisdom in using parables to guide people. Some, however, question the use of parables, like that of a fly or a mosquito. Yet, these simple examples hold deep truths, understood only by those who reflect. Allah makes it clear that He is not unjust. It is the disbelievers who wrong themselves. Part 7, verses 30 to 39. The story of Adam, A.S. Verses 30 to 39 recount the creation of Adam, A.S., and the dialogue between Allah and the angels. Allah announces His intention to place a vicegerent on earth. The angels, questioning this decision, mention how humans cause corruption. But Allah responds, "I know what you do not know." Adam, A.S., is honored by being taught the names of all things, a knowledge even the angels did not possess. Yet, this story also tells of Iblis's refusal to bow before Adam, leading to his fall from grace. Adam and his wife were placed in paradise, but were later deceived by Iblis, leading to their temporary expulsion. Despite this, Allah's mercy is evident as He forgives Adam after he repents, reminding us of His boundless forgiveness. Part 8, verses 40 to 50. The covenant with the children of Israel. Verses 40 to 50 shift focus to the children of Israel, reminding them of the favors Allah bestowed upon them. Allah urges them to fulfill their covenant, to believe in the revelations, and to fear none but Him. He warns them not to mix truth with falsehood, urging them to remember His guidance and the lessons from their ancestors. In these verses, Allah reminds them of His blessings, from parting the sea to saving them from Pharaoh. These reminders serve as lessons for all of us about the importance of gratitude, faith, and obedience to Allah. Conclusion. The first 50 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah lay the groundwork for the spiritual journey of mankind, contrasting believers, disbelievers, and hypocrites. It tells us of the beginning of human creation, our purpose on earth, and the continuous guidance Allah offers through His revelations. If you've enjoyed this interpretation, please like, subscribe, and share for more deep dives into the wisdom of the Quran. Let us continue this journey together on mandate of the Creator.